So it's a consecutive second loss for the Oman. So what went wrong to the Oman, or what went wrong today?
Look, there's a lot of things to pinpoint. Obviously, just fresh off a defeat, so don't want to pinpoint or blame any one factor. But the fact is, today and yesterday as well, we didn't play our best cricket. Simple as that. Um, the level of cricket obviously is at a whole nother level compared to um, previous tournaments that we've played as a team. But that's not an excuse. We have to match up that level. So yeah, look, too early to pinpoint on something. But hopefully we're back stronger. We have a 2-day break now, and we'll be ready come I think the day after tomorrow.
So after these two losses, how difficult your journey for the World Cup?
Yeah, look, it's tough. Obviously, had we won today, it would have been a bit easier because you never know with the rain around, a couple of washed out matches, and then one result going in our favor. But look, ultimately, it's our job to do. We should not be relying on anyone else. So it does make it all the more difficult. But we're professional athletes. We're here to win matches. So even if it doesn't mean that we go through every match that we play, we're looking to win the match and looking to put up a good performance.
What was your what was your total on the mind after losing the toss batting first?
Look, anything above 150 would have been very competitive. I think in the end, it looked like a very low total, but that's because when it's a low total, the opposition wants to go after the net run rate as well. So they came out all guns blazing. But look, it was a flatter surface than what we are used to. The last match had a bit of grip and turn for the spinners. This one was quite flat, and obviously no rain in the last few days, so not a lot of help for the seamers as well. So yeah, 120 odd looked like a very low total, but I think this 20-30 runs extra would have been very competitive. Had we just scraped through there, it could have been a different game, but it is what it is. So yeah.
So what do you want to say about the Nepal's performance in today's match?
Look, it was very clinical. No doubt they're a very good side, and the way I think one thing that I really want to, their fielding standard that they set throughout this tournament was really good. Um, and look, it's shown here. This is probably for this group. There's very few players that have played in front of crowds, and even this 100-200 people that were here today. It shows the love for cricket that this country has, and it's really good to see that the youth teams are performing and people are coming out to watch the youth teams as well. So yeah, look, really strong show, and it'll be a good contest to see who goes through now to the World Cup. I think it's shaping out to be a very good qualifiers.
Just so before the tournament, you just say that your team strength is that you are most of the players are playing together for a long time.
Yeah.
It doesn't work right now, or what's the problem?
No, look, I think there's no issue with the team bonding. That's still our strength. I still stand by that. Even now, if you head into the dressing room, obviously there's a bit of faces that are down. Um, but once we get back to the hotel, once we refresh a bit, we'll be in each other's rooms. So there's absolutely no issue there. It's just cricket-wise, we've not been up to standard. Even today, we started off well with the bat. We were looking good partnerships. Constant 20s and 30s, and we just weren't able to string together a couple of big partnerships that we talk about in 50-over cricket. And like I said, with the ball, we've had odd bowlers doing well, but you need to really support each other from both ends, and that day hasn't worked for us both today and yesterday. So yeah, look, nothing to do with the team environment or the team per se. We have individuals who can go on and win games for us, but we've not been able to string together a performance for the last 2 days. Yes, one part of it, if you look at today's game compared to yesterday's game, today was a much better showing with the bat, and unfortunately, a couple of practice sessions and practice matches got washed out before the tournament actually started due to rain. So preparation after coming here was not ideal. But again, like I said, that's not an excuse. But to answer your question, that's still our strength. Our team is still our strength. Once we get back, we'll forget about the loss. Obviously, now a bit down because it's a harsh defeat, and like you said, it probably ruins our chances to qualify for the World Cup. But look, team morale will still be good, and we'll come back day after tomorrow to put up a strong show.
So lastly, how did you find the wicket of the two grounds?
Really good. We haven't played on the Lower Mulpani yet.
Okay.
Our next match is on that new stadium. Yesterday, I had the opportunity along with the coaching staff to go and watch the Nepal UAE game after our match, and I'm looking forward to play that. That looks like a really good ground. But the wickets here have been really good, and I think the ground staff have done a really good job despite all the rain. We were a bit concerned that with the rain we might have some wet out fields or wet pitch or pitches that are a bit underprepared. But look, the ground staff have been really good. I've had some good conversations with him as well in the morning, so he's been really good and really helpful. So yeah, a lot of hats off to all the ground